Welcome to another tutorial. This is actually take two, because the first time I forgot to plug in my mic, so facepalm so hard bloody nose, yeah. Today I'm gonna talk about shaman healing in general, really. A little bit about raids and a little bit of arena. So, on demand, you know. So I have my two test subjects here. I have Ezreal, a former guildie of mine, and we have Fancy Boy, current guildie of mine. So, thanks for taking the time. First of all, I'm going to talk a bit about raid and how to position your raid frames. I mean, this is totally up to yourself, but I'm just going to give my opinion why I think it's better. So I like to position everything in the middle, like you can see here. It's because I have a central view. Everything above my health bars really is open view. I have my raid frames, my DBM and stuff announcing here, and Scala's on the right, and you can put whatever you want, wherever you want. It's perfectly fine. Whatever you do, it's up to you. But I personally prefer, a center view because it gives me more spatial awareness. Second thing on the agenda really is an add-on called Click. I wanted to explain it, but it's a lot easier to just show it. So you go to your spellbook, you get the add-on Click. It's typed like the first word and click binding configuration. You click on that to open the menu. And what does this add-on allow you to do? You can hover over any spell in your spellbook, and you can assign a keybind to it. I'll just show you Healing Surge, for example. I hover over Healing Surge, and I press F. Healing Surge is F. You see in the list, Healing Surge is F. I'll put my Healing Wave as well, and Shift F. When I press Shift F, it will do Healing Surge, Healing Wave. I'm just going to take these two examples. You can do it with any friendly spells and stuff, so it doesn't really matter. No. This add-on Click will allow you, when you hover over someone in your party frames and you press those keybinds, you will do those heals on that person, you see. Even when you have people in your focus, you can do that on your focus without switching targets. So it's basically a really good thing for one. You put everything in a group, because some classes have group heals, for example Prayer of Healing, so you can just target some person in the thing and you do a group heal, which should be always on everyone in that group then, so you have a bit more awareness of what. If you put the tanks in the groups with the melees and stuff, you know, when you chain heal a tank, it will go to other melees or another tank, etc, etc. Other things you should work out on is tracking your CDs. For example, I have my Unleash Life here, I have my Riptide here, I have my Cloudburst Totem, and I have my Wind Shear for PvP purposes. So things that I always need, like instantly when I need them, I need to see, do I have it or don't I, you know? The thing also I have in my UI is that I see on the right side here, I see my totems, or for example I put my totem down and you see it when it will time out and stuff. Also really handy to know. Especially tracking cooldowns, always the best thing you can do. It will make you a better healer, make you heal more, make you do a lot of things better. Make sure you have everything keybound, like totems for example, it's really important. So when you're running you can just on demand pop a healing totem. You have your cooldowns, everything like, for example, Fancy's Orc, you can have Berserking into it, or what is it, Fury or whatever it's called. I pop my cooldowns and I use everything, you see, I have Berserking up as well. If I had a trinket it would be up, you know. I think I've gone over everything. Most important thing is you set every keybind. Also, yeah, I'll come back to that in a little bit when I'm talking about arena, which I'm going to right now. So we go into a little bit of arena. How can you heal in arena? I mean, you can do the same with your party frames, but I mean, oh, I forgot something. Like when you're in raid healing, what I used to do is I target, for example, my main target is Fancy. I have my keybounds to heal on my target I have. You can put Fancy on off thing, and you just have focus target heals. So you can focus target heal one tank. You have the other tank on the main thing. So you always prepare to heal the tanks, because if you mouse over with the click add-on, you do not change target and keep healing the people. click you can also assign, you know, with the clicks, but I personally don't prefer, because you know, you always want to be able to give them a mark or whatever, or you always want to be able to target them when need be, so you can do other stuff, you know. I'll go to arena. See, I got a nice schedule in my head, yeah? Totally fucking retarded. So in arena, there's a, yeah, you can heal the same way, but personally that's way too slow, and you're watching your frames more. I mean, in raids you can afford that because you have timers that show abilities of bosses, but in arena you don't. So what do I do in arena? In arena I make macro. You could probably set it to keybinds, but yeah, it's okay. I make macro. You can see here it's target party 1, target 3, party 2, and I can give them a keybind like I did here. Those are, if you can see, mouse scroll, shift mouse scrolls and stuff. So when I want to target between people in arena, just watch my targets going. See, I can just target constantly between everyone without pressing anything. So that means I can give him urge shields, reply, well, I give them, and I cast the heal on myself. Oh, he needs to dispel, I dispel him. Oh, I need to heal him, I need to heal myself again. I need to heal Ezreal, see, without having to, you know, click on anything. It's really handy, because if you play that way, you have totally, you know, view of everything that's happening around you, and yeah, makes you a better player. Makes you line of sight abilities that they cost to CC you. You can move better positions because you constantly see where your teammates are in arena. Most likely, you know, you want to you know, have a mark above their heads, and so you know where they are. Especially the other thing you can do is keybind everything. So, for example, I won't target, I will dispel Fancy Boy. Fancy Boy is the first on my list, so I press the keybind for the first dispel, and you see I'm dispelling him. I have that keybound. Why do I have that keybound? It's because, you know, when you're moving and they're training you, you need to spam heal yourself, for example, and they CC a DPS of yours, so you know they can't heal for you, so you just dispel while you're running and keep yourself targeted. Also the other thing is, and I'll start a little duel. Start a little duel with Fancy, just to demonstrate a few things. Time to interrupt my healing. See, oh. That's a thing called fake casting. That way it makes it really hard to interrupt your casts, especially as a shaman. I mean, not every class has the luxury of being able to do that. So you start casting and you just spam between lava bursts. See? Even if it interrupts your lava burst, it does not matter. You will just cast your heals anyways. But just, for example, I put Fancy on my focus now. Other keybinds that are very handy are cast a heal. See, I have Ezreal focused target, for example. I'm DPSing or I'm healing or whatever. I'm healing Ezreal. Oh, healer's casting a heal. I have focused target, wind shear. Healer's casting again. Oh, you better stop him from casting, you know. It can be a DPS or whatever, you know. You don't have to swap around your your targets when you have it bound to focus targets. If you want to know more about focus target, I advise you to watch the previous video which I made on my priest. And yeah. Make sure you have everything keybound, faster reactions. It's like trying to, you know, bring down a wall with your bare fist while you would have a, you know, a sledgehammer to do so. So why not use the sledgehammer? It's just easier, more effective, and makes your job a lot faster as well. I'll conclude for now in this video. All I can say is keep practicing, and yeah, as always, learn to play, faggots. Yup.